Hello everybody, it's time to do a barrel roll, and once again we are back in Banjo-Kazooie. Last we left off we did Bubblegum Swamp, if I remember correctly. So today we're going to try to get done Freezy Peak. Now, whoops, that might be a problem too. So, I might try to leave some of the Grunty's Lair jiggies until another episode, because they do sometimes take a little bit to get. So I might wait until I've done the one in here, but I will get the pad here, so we will grab that, so that way I can, if I just do a little bit at a time, and then eventually I'll just have it all done. That'll work out perfectly fine. So we do have a new enemy here, just as weak as his predecessor though. So yeah, so that's how we get the Bubblegum Swamp Jiggy, but we don't need that. I'm not going to grab that right now. So we're going to head up to Freezy Peak now. So Freezy Peak is a little bit of a wander. It is it's like up and around, which is a bit weird because Gobi's Valley was actually right there. So you actually get Gobi's Valley after you get Freezy Peak, even though you do see Gobi's Valley first. So there we go. So there is Freezy Peak. So this might be the first two-part episode, we'll see, but I'm gonna try to get Freezy Peak done at the very least. Aside from that, you know, standard. Yeah, we've got a bottles and stuff and all that jazz, and then yeah, we've got other things to do too. Now we will miss a few of these notes, just purely off the fact that there is a bit of a jump in the what's it called, slope. So we will actually bounce over a couple of these notes, even if I do line up perfectly fine. So yeah, like that one there, we kind of bounced over it. So we will grab those. Now we are being attacked by Mr. Slush right away. But that's not the first thing we're going to do. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to learn the new move. Actually, can I wake these guys up first? I can't remember how that works now. I think I can. I can, yeah. There you go. Protect us from the twinkly munches as we hop across to our tree. So yeah. So that's pretty much going to be our first jiggy. I say that, but if I'm being real, it's going to take a little while. So there we go. We will probably lose a couple of Twinkies on the way through, yeah, because they're kind of unpredictable in a sense. But hopefully I can get it done first try. I'm not doing very well. Yeah, I got 2 in, 3 in. I may not do it first try because I'm struggling to keep up with the Twinkies. It's gonna be very close, I think. Got 2 through there. This one won't get through though. I think I need, what, 3 more? So this one will get through. That one won't get much, luckily. So I just need 1 more. Yeah, so that should be fine. Still very close though. I normally do it with about 20 seconds left. That's only, what, 10 seconds left? So not great. But at last it is done, so that's all that matters. So we will come over here and we will see a new enemy here. I can't remember what they're called, but they're basically a big ass ice block. And they'll split, if I kill it, it'll split into smaller ice blocks. Kind of an annoying enemy, but it does give me 2 honeycombs in the end, so I'm not going to complain too much. And we do have some notes around here, so we'll grab those. We will be using a lot of red feathers in this stage. You'll see why once we speak to Bottles over here. So we will probably burn through those very, very quickly. But here we go. So we are learning the aerial beak barrage type thing. Yeah, your beak bomb attack. So this thing's pretty cool, but it does take a little to practice, and I'm not gonna lie, in the first game I'm not super good using it. It does make it a lot easier to this is made a lot easier in the second game in Tui, but to be fair, everything's made easier in Tui, so that's not a big surprise there. And I think after this move we've only got 1 left, which is in the next stage, which is Gobi's Valley. So I think we're almost done with Bottles' moves as well, so we're very close to having all the moves done now as well. So yeah, probably a bit risky going for those notes right now, but that's okay. I want the ginger up there too, so we'll go up here. Yeah, we are being assaulted by Mr. Slushes. Hopefully I can deal with them pretty quickly, but they are a bit of a nuisance because, again, they can only be killed by one way, and it's, of course, the new method we just learnt. So I will probably lose a life or two here. This stage is not my strong suit. Not just because of the level itself being a nightmare, but just because every enemy, well not every enemy, but the main enemy here is the Mr. Slushes, and they are only killable with big bomb barrages. Literally no other way to kill them. So, can be a bit frustrating. I'm taking them out first because they're just going to be a problem no matter what. So the quicker they're gone, the less I have to worry about them nailing me with snowballs, because they will. They'll absolutely nail me with snowballs. Oh, yep, so if I hit something there, ooh. So I kind of saved that. I should not have saved that, but I did. Yeah, so this is a walrus, but he doesn't like us, so he's not going to give us the Jiggy that he has. If I can get this stupid note. I don't know if do I slide as Kazooie? No, see, yeah, I forgot about that little thing. If you use Kazooie, you don't actually slide, so that's pretty neat. So that was unfortunate that I missed that big bomb barrage when I was doing so well with him, but I kind of expected that to happen. I actually expected to miss more than that, so I'm quite impressed with myself, if I'm being completely honest. So I will have to, oh wow, okay, he's actually not going to let me take off. What an absolute tool. Yeah, so I'm really not a huge fan of these enemies. Not a huge fan of their mechanic, and I'm definitely not a huge fan of how you kill them. But we'll get them done as quickly. I'll get them out of the way as quickly as I can, so I don't have to deal with them later. Which would be nice. So I might hit the wall here. No, I didn't. I saved it. Nice. Is that all of them though? It is. Yeah. So they do actually lead to a Jiggy too, but that wasn't my priority here. So I will grab these. There we go. And we're just going to go over to these houses over here, because they have a lot of collectibles here. And yeah, we do see a Mumbo skull there. I'm going to leave that till last, not because there's something else. Actually, no, I'm not going to leave that till last. I'm going to do that right away. Oh wait, no, I'm going to do one more thing before I do that. Sorry, I forgot. I got to do one more thing before I do that. Because if I do it in the wrong order, I'll have to do something twice. But if I do it now, then I can do it. So I'm going to be a bit cheeky. Normally I would just walk up, but I'm gonna fly up because I'm right next to this flight pad here. And there's also another thing I can do while I'm in the sky too, so I'm gonna do that as well. If you noticed over here, there is a the snowman does have buttons, so we are actually gonna do that as well. Hit the buttons if I can. There they are. So this is gonna take a little bit, but I should be able to do it pretty quickly. Good thing about the buttons is they don't move, whereas the reason the Mr. Slushes can be a little bit difficult is because they do kind of, when they laugh, they kind of look away from you for a second. So it is a bit of a nuisance when they do that. But past that, oh, might be too low. Yeah, but that's okay. I didn't take a damage because yeah, I just hit a button, so it wasn't a big deal. And as you can see in the background there's also a bit of a present there. And that'll come into play a little bit later. There is one more thing I can do while I'm thinking about it. I'm not thinking about it per se, but... Yep, so that's a quick way of landing, but it can be risky. If I hit the ground and I go with the bonk, then I take damage. Now, I will show you that I can't actually walk in this water. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah. So yay, be a star and you'll find your reward. So, there we go. So... We are on a time limit. This can be difficult sometimes. It really depends on how cooperative Banjo and Kazooie want to be. I'm hoping to do it first try. I like to do everything first try if I can, but sometimes it's not in the books, so you got to be a little bit more like careful. So yeah, like that. So that was a good one, but you have to do it 3 times, and the issue is obviously you're gonna start losing altitude as you turn around to try to fly through it again. So that's kind of a nuisance, but I'm pretty decent at this point. I've done this a million times, so there we go. And then the light should turn on as well, I think. Or oh no, that's another game I'm thinking of. So there we go, and we will land. So yeah, I did take 4 damage there. Not my intention, but oh well, it happens. And we do a bit of a sneaky tactic there. So this has a lot of what does this have in it? This has a lot of collectibles in it, in the sense of like it's got some feathers and some notes and I think eggs are at the top, and then of course at the very tippity top there's a Jiggy, so that's always nice. We'll just grab all these. I'll probably skip the eggs because I have like 100 and something of those. But I will definitely grab the feathers. We are pretty much done with the feathers, but if I fall off the snowman later on, then it'll be just a little bit faster to have the feathers. So, there we go. And then I'll skip the eggs. I'm pretty sure they're at the top. Yep, they are. Blue eggs at the top. So I will grab a couple just because I need to grab this Jiggy. And then we're going to drop out. So that is technically our first Jiggy, although I have got a few already. Sorry, I've unlocked a few already. But that's the good thing about Jiggies, is they'll just kind of sit there. So I will show what this water does. So this water is just like Bubble Gloop. We can't actually walk in it. But this time it's too cold rather than having piranhas. So, and the ice kind of taunted us there a little bit. So kind of rude ice as well. And that gives us our grunty lair Jiggy for this zone. So, and of course, just like the other level, the transformation will allow us to be immune to the water, so that'll be really cool when we get that. So we have a Jiggy there. And then we've got a few more notes. So yeah, this is a pretty easy stage if you know what you're doing, but this is probably where a lot of people would start to, like, not struggle per se, but I think this is a level where you could easily lose quite a few lives, if not easily game over on it, just because of the Mr. Slushes and the ice, like the water, the fact that it's a new mechanic. The Beat Bomb Barrage is a new mechanic, so you're not going to be used to it right away. So yeah, there's a few reasons why you wouldn't necessarily like live on this stage. Like, you would die pretty quickly. As you can see here, this is just a scarf. It's kind of a long scarf. It's kind of an annoying scarf, but it needs to be walked on at some point. So that's why I didn't just fly up here to get the Jiggy. Trust me, if I had the choice, I would have. Now, sometimes I fall when I do this jump, so just if I fall, whoops, my bad. But there you go, I'm alright. Once again, I'm going to do the talent shot just so I have that little bit of extra control. And I do have full gold feathers, so I'm not going to touch any more. I'm pretty sure I don't need gold feathers for a while. There's only... I don't think there's anything in here that needs gold feathers. I think you can do the chompers with gold feathers, but past them, there's not a lot. We are going to take this path rather than the other path that we have available to us. Yeah, there we go. So now he doesn't have a tummy cake anymore. And it turns out that Bogey here ate a Jiggy. So, a bit of a guts, but you know, nothing. He is what he is. So we will see Bogey again in this Boogie again in this level, and then we'll also see him again a little bit later on in this level again. But once I get the last power up. So yeah, I'm actually trying to remember where the last Gingos are. I know where there's and there's one in the Walrus's cave, but yeah. So yeah, I need to be I can't race him right now because he'll say I think I'm too heavy for this sled. Have a look. Someone to race me. Then it's like, we'll race you. Yeah, and I think he says something like, no, you're too big for the sled. Yeah. Yep, there you go. I can only race someone smaller. There you go. So yeah, so that's the first race, and then he'll re-challenge us, but he'll let us race as Banjo-Kazooie, but we won't be able to beat him. So that's unfortunate, but just how it is. Now, I'm hoping I don't miss any notes while I'm in the transformation, because I don't want to have to re-transform. But something tells me that I'll probably miss at least a note. So I think we can just fly over there, but I'm just going to be a bit naughty. I'm just going to go through the water. So, where are we? I know there's waders somewhere, I just don't remember where. So I'm just going to be a little bit naughty and kind of... There we go. I don't mind taking a single damage to get to Mumbo's skull. That's not what I want to do. There is an extra life up here. I don't think I'll need it, but I'm going to grab it just in case. Or I'm not going to grab it, I guess. Come on, get up there. Come on, Banjo, get up there. Far out, dude. I might just leave this life, honestly. I'm having a bit of trouble with the flip. Yeah, no, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just flipping in the same spot constantly, so I'm not getting anywhere with that. So, of course, there's always stuff up on Mumbo's thing. Oh, there they go. So we do have a Jinjo up here. So what do we got left? Orange and yellow. No, just orange. Okay, well I know where the orange Jinjo is. So yeah, that means that I do know where all the Gingers are. Wow, okay. Here we go, and we will get the transformation. Oogaba. And it's a walrus! So, he's gonna say that we're fat because, I don't know, because he's Mumbo, I guess? I couldn't tell you. Mumbo's a weirdo. So, this will be the first time where we do transform back into Banjo-Kazooie in the level, because the walrus doesn't have anything outside the level. So, yeah, I think it's the only transformation that doesn't have something outside the level. I think every other transformation has something to do outside the level, so it is a little bit different. And I also have to remember where the second honeycomb is, because I've kind of had a blank on that. I think it might be in the walrus's cave, but I'm not certain for certain. Not certain for sure. Alright, so we are going to head over to the walrus. He's going to let us into his cave now. I wish that this form was a little bit faster, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. So, if there is any notes in the water, I might just be a little bit risky and get them as Banjo and Kazooie. But we'll see what happens. I don't think there is any. I think I got the ones that were in the water. There is a Mumbo still over there. I actually don't remember that was there. Alright, I'll grab that when I leave the cave. Yep. So he's happy that there's another walrus. Yep. Watch out for a bear and a smelly brown bear and bird. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that we can come here as the walrus. I'm not sure if it changes the dialogue, but I'm pretty sure he I could be wrong, but I don't think he references Banjo and Kazooie if you come back as no, if you come as the walrus first. I could be wrong though. So yeah, and there is a bit of a secret path here. Actually, this might be where the other honeycomb is. I could be wrong. So I could be right. It might be in the walrus's cave. Man, I just wish this transformation was a little bit faster. So yeah, we do have our second honeycomb here. Alright, never mind. I was very wrong. So yeah, we do have an enemy here that we can't kill. Because we are walrus. The walrus doesn't have any attack. So we just have to kind of ignore it. And we do have almost full everything again. Just missing a couple of eggs. So we are going to head to Boogie now, or Bogey, or however you say his name. He's got a weird name. And then we'll come back here and we'll grab that ginger up on that ledge that we just saw then. So I think, what do we got left? We got the race, the second race, the top of the snowman, and then the presents. I'll do the presents last because they're on the way out as well. So I'm not sure what notes I'm missing though. Anyway, how many notes have I got? 91. Alright, that might be all on the top, but I could be wrong. So we're gonna head over to Bogey now. So where the heck is he? I think he's on this side of the map. No, that's the entrance, so that means he has to be on... oh, bugger, where is he? Is that him up there? Yep, there he is. He was up there, I was right. Yeah. Oh, he's right next to the entrance. Okay, that's why I got thrown off there. So here we go. So this might take me a couple of tries. I'm actually kind of bad at this race. He has a slingshot mechanic, and I don't know if anybody knows much about slingshot mechanics, but essentially, if we get ahead of him, he will overtake me. There's no question about it. So the whole idea of this race is to try to stay behind him, and then kind of at the last few checkpoints, you want to try to overtake him. But sometimes I don't do it right, and I kind of lose. So we do want to go a little bit slow. And we just want him to be in the lead for most of the race. So we do want to kind of stay right behind him. And I'll probably, like I said, I'll probably end up overtaking him too early or too late. But yeah, he shouldn't speed up as long as we stay fairly close behind him, because he's going to taunt us. But as soon as we overtake him, he'll speed up like a psycho and he'll just win. There's just nothing I can do about it. So, whoop, trying to fall. I think if we fall too far behind, we also lose, but it's been a while since I played this game. I love this game, and I try to play it like once a year, but sometimes I have other things I'm doing, or just in generally don't feel like playing it right away, or I'm waiting for E3 to come out to tell me that there's a remake. But that's just a dream that's never going to happen by the looks of things, unfortunately. But once we get to the Walrus's cave, that's pretty much the end of the race, and that's where we want to overtake him. But as for now, I'm just going to basically be riding on his tail. I'm pretty sure this would be dangerous normally, but it's whatever. So I'm going to just overtake. I'll probably overtake him just up ahead here. Yeah, so that last pennant there, I'll overtake him. I'll try to. Ooh. Yep, so I just won. I got a little bit risky there. I almost didn't win. But, yeah. Whoops. I need to race someone my own size. Yep. So, that's that Jiggy done. I wish there was a faster way to change back, but luckily we're not too far from Mumbo. But, we will grab that. So, not including, the Jinjo Jiggy, we got 4 left. So, I've got the Top Hat one, the Present one, the second race, and I think there's one either in or near the Snowman. I want to say that it's in the pipe of the Snowman. But I could be wrong there, so we'll just have to get up there and find out. So we are going to head to Mumbo to start off with, and we'll change back to Banjo-Kazooie. Use the wading boots to get back across rather than taking a damage like I did last time. So it looks like I will have time to get the it looks like I will have time to get the last. Sorry, not the last. I'll have time to get the Jiggy outside, which should be good. If I have enough time, I might actually get the Jiggy outside and the Jiggy that I missed last, not last episode, but unlocked last episode. But we are also getting close to Gobi's Valley, so that'll be probably when I do it. So we do want to head over straight to the Walrus's den straight away, and then I can't remember where the closest flight pad is, but I'm pretty sure it's like it's just there over by the boxes, so we can probably just go straight from one thing to another. Oh, I didn't realize I couldn't slide there. I couldn't go that way. Alright, so I'm going to take a bit of damage here. Yep, so that's 2 hits of damage. Okay, yeah, okay, there we go, get out. Alright, that wasn't too bad. It could have been a lot worse, so I'll take that. And now the Walrus is going to tell us off being in the cave, because he does that. Yep, there we go. And then up behind here, as you guys can see, it's broken. In here would be the ice key, but as I showed you guys last time, unfortunately it is not there. So, like, the stop and swap items aren't there. Again, that's an oversight, and I'm very disappointed in myself for not checking ahead. But I honestly thought it was per save, not per file, which means that I may not be able to hatch them in Banjo-Tooie. But we'll address that problem. I'll address that problem when I get there, kind of thing. But yeah, I'm really glad that you get the talent shot almost immediately. It's one of the most useful moves in the game. So yeah, we are going to go right up to the top of the Snowman, and it burn through a lot of feathers doing that, but it's just the fastest way. Trying to land anywhere because I don't want to. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and there we go. So we do have a bad guy up here, of course, because I just have a Jiggy just sitting on the top without anyone guarding it. So there we go. So we do have, that's what, Jiggy 7 or 8? 7, there you go. So now we're just going to grab these. So there is a chance I'll fall off here. I don't know if I can get back up without flying up, so I'm going to have to just be really careful. There we go. And I'm pretty sure the last note's back at the start, so we'll get that as we leave. There we go. So it's 99 notes out of 100. And then we're going to drop down here. And there is a present there. And there's also a flight pad, but I want to come over here into the, there you go. Hang on, if that's Jiggy... Hey, yeah, okay, so yeah, the last one is... Alright, I know where the last one is, that's fine. Now, I don't think I can get to that... Oh, no, I can get to that flight pad, I wasn't sure there. Glad I can. That makes it a little bit easier. So we are going to take this flight pad, and we're just going to fly to the end kind of thing. There we go. Because it's just a little bit safer than... Yeah, so they're like that. I could not have done that better if I had tried, so I'm very proud that turned out like that. If I had enough speed, I probably could have slid up all the way, but I didn't have enough speed, so that's okay. And I don't think I showed this igloo off, but we are going to go into this igloo. So here we go. And we've got some very sad polar bears in here. And each of them they all want presents, but their dad's garbage useless. So we're gonna give them the presents that we found. There we go. And then in return, of course, they're gonna give us Jiggy. I don't know if the trade-off is really good. I guess it depends what's inside the presents, but yeah, we get a Jiggy, so that's all that matters. So this one is one that you actually can't do without the next power-up, like the last Jiggy in here. The one in the previous level, the one in Bubble Gloop, sorry, is a little bit more reasonable. I think you can do it. It just takes a little while. Takes a bit of practice as well. So yeah, this one you actually cannot get, as far as I'm aware, without the boots. He's too fast. So there we go. So as always, I'll show the totals. There we go. So 24 minutes is pretty decent. So I do have time to get the other 2 jigsaw pieces in Grunty's Industry. So no, Grunty's Industry. That's a level in the other one. That's why I keep calling it that. In Grunty's Lair. So we're gonna grab the one that we just unlocked. And to do that, we need to do. Oh, actually, can I grab the one that we just unlocked? No, I can't. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I can grab the one I just unlocked, can't I? No, I can't. Yeah, no. No, so I actually can't grab this one. I completely forgot that we needed the boots for that. So I'll have to come back to that. But, I honestly forgot that I couldn't do that one. But, while I am here, so we will kill Mr. Man over here. We will unlock this pot. And, how do I do that? There we go. And for those of you who remember, we found a few pots a while back. So yeah, there we go. So we do now have a shortcut. So if we jump into Mr. Pot here, or Mrs. Pot here, and we'll pop up, I think it's Clinker's Cavern and the Treasure Trove Cove puzzle, if I'm not mistaken. So, whoop, took a hit there, that's unfortunate. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so we are in the Treasure Trove Cove and Clinker's Cavern puzzle area, so that's pretty cool. I think there's 3 of those. There might be a 4th one, but it might be right at the end. And I don't think you use it more than like once, and then even then, it's only if you need to go back and get stuff. You don't use it if you have got everything. So I won't be doing the last part until we get everything, so there'll be no need to come back. But that's okay. So let's see how many attempts this takes me. This can take me a little while sometimes, but yeah, we'll see. So I did miss that one. So I figured I'd give it a try. There we go. So I did get first try, which is really good. And that's that one done. So that's one of the overworld ones. So I think that's I think what there's 5 more levels. This doesn't sound right. Oh well, no, we just did the. That's right. We just did the. Just unlocked the Thingo one, but we didn't actually do it because I needed the shoes. Yeah, I remember now. That's fine. So there is another wall we can break here, and I'm going to do that before I head to the next area I want to get to. And this should have some boots in it, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we need those to get to the next stage. So up here, as we can see, there is another stage. It is currently closed, of course. And we're going to head to the puzzle for that now, just now. And that's where I'll end the episode. I'll do the puzzle and then I'll end the episode. So here we go. So we're going, this one is in the Gruntilda head. Oh yeah, also, once Grunty's done talking. Alright, here we go. We will talk to the honeycomb box here. Who wants to talk? Does it want to talk? Yep, there you go. And you'll be sorry, and it's got some bees around it. So, yeah. So now even the honeycomb boxes are getting aggressive towards us. They're sick and tired of being broken for their honeycombs, and they don't want them to be stolen anymore. So, and if we head up around here, we will get to the next puzzle. So I will do that. But before I do that, I'm just going to show you one more thing. So there's a couple more things I want to show you guys, but yeah, if I'm not careful here, I will lose a life. So yeah. So here we go. So as you can see here, there's a bit of a puzzle thingy, or not a puzzle, sorry, a pathway thingy, a very thin one, and you can just barely see that there's a little bit of a tunnel over there. And if we come over here, into this area here, which is very spoopy, you got you got Mad Monster Mansion here, and this is I don't want to say my least favorite level. Actually, no. Yeah, know what? No, this is my least favorite level in the terms of everything. Aesthetically, it's bad. Um, I don't like the enemies. Most of the jiggies are either annoying to get or slow to get. It's just not a. It's not just not particularly fun level. And as you can see here, we can't go in there. So getting that, there was a reason why I broke that fence now. Pretty sure it stays broken. So I'm hoping so at least. We will be using a lot of golden feathers in the next 2 levels. I think Gobi's Valley is a little bit less, but yeah, Mad Monster Mansion has a lot of unkillable enemies, so we will be using a lot of golden feathers. So yeah, so we'll head back to the Gobi Valley puzzle, and I'll get that done, and then the next episode we will start on Gobi's Valley. So yeah, so let's head up to there again. Again, this play, I have lost lives just being reckless around here, so I do tend to just banjo walk along these because I've fallen off and it's not fun. But there we go. So there we go. So there's the next puzzle, Gobi's Valley, and it's all done. And there we go. So in the next episode, I'll probably start in front of the level, because where I was last time, it's just easier to, you guys have seen it kind of thing. So I hope you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, and until next time, as always, wherever you are, stay safe and be well.